welcome back to the channel. This is Awesome with Hot Rod Evan. I'm here with Scotty with Blazing Rods, man. They have a show on Roku TV right now and also on YouTube. So if you want to see really behind the scenes of this build, and you already saw the Chevelle ride, it's insane what's going into these. So Scotty, tell us a little bit the backstory behind this, because when I was watching the show, you guys had a little struggle with this. So let's start off there.
Originally, there was supposed to be 2 of these at SEMA, and we had it all broken down, and it was going to go great. And things just didn't go great with the company, and some things happened. Both people's faults. It was everyone. It just didn't work out. So we only got to do 1, but it gave us the time to really look at this car and make it exactly how we want it with our own Blazing Rods touches.
And I love the color on it, and even being able to see the carbon fiber through there.
That was funny, actually. We painted the color, and originally it was more purple, and then they sent us a sample. I'm like, oh my god, why do we like this better than the purple? Like, this turned out perfect. They're like, so we screwed up, but it was good. I was like, oh my god, it's the best thing you ever did. It's perfect. We named it right then and there. We're listening there, and we're like, Sangria. I'm like, well, done. Perfect.
Yeah, that's
Took 2 minutes.
Tell me a little bit about the power plant in this thing.
This is the 1500 horsepower direct connection motor from DSR. This is actually the first one. They are talking about developing 10, but as of now, there's only 2, and we have both of them for both cars. To think you could just buy a motor that's 1500 horsepower and put it into a car is a little terrifying, but it's still cool, because I mean, driving Hellcats at 16, and I was like, that was fast. Now I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and also I love that it's supercharged. I'm a big supercharged guy.
I love both, honestly, but like, at the end of the day, supercharger, you touch it, you're going. That's half the fun. The turbos, you got a little lag depending on the car, and you're like, oh hold on tight. We ended up changing the firewall to make it a little different because we didn't like the placement. So we made our own firewall. We added in the inner paneling, so that's actually 3D printed and then molded and then carboned, so to match that. So all the inner fenders we had made and molded with carbon fiber. So that gives it our own little touch, obviously, and then putting some carbon fiber that's dry, that's in this interior out here, just kind of brings it all together.
Yeah, speaking of interior, let's move on and talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, of course. So the guys over at Avangard are absolutely insane. They build the best interiors. I've seen crazy interiors, and every time they just knock out of the park, no matter what. I mean, to even think that the stock Dart shifter looks like it was meant to be there.
Yeah.
And an interior that was made 3D printed, the whole thing. Like, every single piece on this is 3D printed. So it's insane.
Okay, so it's kind of like the Chevelle
it's exactly like the Chevelle. So the interiors are 3D printed. I mean, yes, the seats are not, blah, blah, blah. But
we're going to get in the comments, oh, the seats were not 3D printed.
It's always something, right? Yeah. But yeah, they made an incredible interior, and I mean, each car we do has a huge sound system too, so they work with us very well on that. It's very fun to see these cars come to life, because I saw the renderings, and then when I landed Monday and I saw this car, I was like, what did we do? Ricardo, my business partner, and Waylon and Spencer designed it, and it's just insane. And seeing it is crazy.
It's beautiful, man. Have you been able to drive it yet?
I haven't driven this one yet. Ricardo drove it into the show Monday because I was trying to just help get everything going, but the second this car gets home, I'm ripping it, because like I said, I've been driving Hellcats since I was 16. My friends had all this, and I just want to see the difference of having a Hellcat with this old 70s like this. That's my favorite thing about this. Like, oh, it's a 70 car, but it has 1500 horsepower, and it's a real Dodge motor.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to ask, kind of like, what was the inspiration behind this? Like, why did you choose this car specifically?
Honestly, we were looking at just different cars that we wanted to find something that we could add on to the Chevelle, because we wanted to show not only can we build a crazy car like the Chevelle in a year, we can also do something not as crazy for like other people that don't want to go the long distance. So
exactly.
We found these carbon cars, and it all kind of just fell into place. Like, we got the motor, like, how do we get the motor? And then all of a sudden we're like, well, if we're going Dodge, we might as well go Dodge. And then it was just Roadster Shop came in. It was literally one of those things you could never make up again. We're like, I was like, wait, he said yes, he said yes. Okay, we're doing it.
So it is on a Roadster Shop.
Yeah, it's a Roadster Shop Fast Track Elite. So it's their newest one, and it's badass.
Yeah.
It's all billet. It's insane. And this is Compression Wheels. They're our sister company. We work with them hand on hand, put them on every car. So this was a design that Robert came up with, and we fell in love with it instantly. Like, we got the picture, and I was like, that's it.
I think it's really cool that you guys can kind of show off a difference of what you can do, whether the crazy extreme here or I don't want to say that this is simple.
Oh no,
but you know, it's a
the
little
last
bit...
thing it is from simple, but it shows that we can do different types in different worlds, and we did it alongside something like that at the same time.
Yeah,
we built
which
both
is
cars
crazy
in a year.
In a year.
Well, under a year if we kind of tech days,
yeah.
but yeah, a year.
Two cars in 1 year is insane.
And I mean, we even incorporated 3D printing into this car. Like Waylon designed that piece for the intake. Like, everything we do is 3D printing. And it's one of our favorite parts. So like, seeing this all work out was just incredible.
Yeah.
And like I said, I hadn't seen the car because they were in Florida and I was working on some stuff in California. And I literally walked up and I just sat there for 10 minutes like.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that you guys are really being super innovative with the 3D printing. And
well, that was like the coolest part, honestly. Like when we like first started working this company together, like deciding what we were gonna do, I just kept hearing 3D printing. And I'm like, let's do it. Like, not, like I don't mean this in a bad way, but I think it's just underdeveloped, and it'll more people start using it. But like us to be able to get a jump on it was awesome. The things that Waylon and Spencer are able to make, and Ricardo with the 3D printing, just makes this incredible.
Yeah, and I was talking to Waylon about it. It's like, you guys are so young, and I think shows the older guys like, hey, young guys can come in here, they can be innovative and be creative.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is just another testament.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only 24, so this is a whole new perspective for me, and it was just incredible. I mean, I'm so proud of the guys for getting this thing done. I mean, I've still lost no words, and I've been staring at this car for 3-4 days.
All right, guys. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Scotty, dude, thank you so much for taking the time,
man,
bro.
Thank you for coming by. We love it. Anyone we can brag our cars about, we will. We love it, man.
Exactly.
I'm just so proud of it. I couldn't, I'd talk about it all damn day.
Yeah, for sure. And also, guys, if you want to see the show, see behind the scenes of what went through these builds, it's on Roku TV and on YouTube, so definitely check it out. For anybody who's wanting to maybe get something built from you guys, where can they get you?
The cool thing about this car is it's already for sale on Hemmings, and it went up for sale the second it got unveiled, so it is ready to go and it's live now. So right there you can see the little QR code. It's on their website, ready to rock.
Perfect. And guys, follow them on Blazing Rods. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.